Hey Cakenistas, it is such a dreary day out, but it is so cold. The air is so crisp. It is a perfect day for baking and cupcaking. Hopefully you guys watched part 1 of how I made some of my favorite Thanksgiving side dishes in a cupcake. Now we're going to do part 2. Today we're going to make the rest of those tasty side dishes, you guys. So I'm warning you now, have a snack. That's all, just have a little snack. Just something to satiate your cravings, if you will. In this video, we are going to make candied yams, cranberry sauce, the canned kind, the jelly, and stuffing cupcakes. If you haven't done so yet, I'm going to need you guys to subscribe to the channel, press on the I get choked up when I'm talking tasty time. Subscribe to the channel, press on the notification bell, and let's get started. I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, but first we're going to start off with the candied yams, okay? So I have some orange buttercream here. All it has right now is some orange petal dust in there because I don't have orange gel dye, but we are going to add some golden yellow and some Georgia peach. How about I grabbed this thinking that it was red and I just now realized that it was Georgia peach. But these three colors combined are going to make the perfect sweet potato yam color. I'm going to put the majority of my buttercream into a sandwich bag. You can use a piping bag, but a sandwich bag is completely fine. And then I'm going to put a little bit down on the base of my cupcake. I do have some vanilla frosting on there right now. Well, it's really caramel. It's caramel frosting, but I'm going to top it with a little bit of that orange buttercream so that nothing shows when we pipe our sweet potatoes. So I'm going to cut off a large section on the corner of the bag, and I'm going to start piping out my sweet potatoes. We say candied yams and sweet potatoes interchangeably, but more than likely you've probably never even had a yam. They're really sweet potatoes. If it's got a orangey brown smoother skin and a orange inside like this color, then it is a sweet potato. If it's got a deeper brown, very rough outer layer skin, and the potato is white on the inside, then it is a yam. And yams are actually a lot starchier than sweet potatoes, so definitely different. You would be able to tell the difference in a heartbeat. I've really only seen actual yams in Asian markets, so that is something very interesting. I would love for you guys to try actual yams and tell me what you think of them down below. After piping out my sweet potatoes, I put this in the freezer for about 5 minutes, and now I've taken it out. I put a little bit of plastic over it, and I'm going to use my cake smoother to smooth out all of that frosting and kind of make it blend together. This method actually reminds me of the canned sweet potatoes that you might get. If you would like to do something that looks like a fresh sweet potato, you can actually pipe out logs of buttercream onto parchment, freeze them, and then slice them, arrange them onto your cupcake. So that's an idea that I just thought about right now. I wish I had thought about it then. Anyway, this is what we're looking like. I want to put some marshmallows on here. I definitely want to top this cupcake. I want to make it more like a casserole, like a candied yam casserole. So I'm going to put some mini marshmallows on here, and I'm going to torch them. Mind you, this is a full-blown experiment. Please don't think that I've ever made any of these cupcakes before, because you would be completely wrong. So I am burning my marshmallows. Then I said, they're too big. Let me cut them in half because they should look just a little bit smaller. So once again, I'm going to burn my marshmallows, and then I flip those over again. So anyway, let's skip the marshmallow thing. And let's make some glaze. Yeah, we can't forget about that glaze, that candied part of the sweet potato. I mixed up a little bit of brown gel dye and some corn syrup, and I'm going to brush this onto the cupcake after it has once again been frozen solid for a few minutes. Now I'm going to take some of the extra cupcake that I have off to the side. This is a spiced cake, by the way, so it is brown. And I'm going to crumble it up and put some of those crumbs on top of the cupcake. And now it really does look like a sweet potato candied yam casserole situation. Can't you just see this in an aluminum pan, sitting in the middle of somebody's table with a spoon in it, and me standing in front with a plate? I can. I don't know about you guys, but I can. That could also look like brown sugar. Biscotti, please don't rearrange my whole comforter just to suit you. I need you to leave it the way it is, okay, big boy? Okay. Sometimes he gives me puppy vibes, and then other times he gives me grown man vibes, and that was one of those moments. He just looks at me like, what are you doing here? This is my house. I'm going to take my extra spice cake that I have, and I'm going to crumble it up, making sure to leave some pieces larger than the others. Now, to make the stuffing, you definitely need to make herbs. That's what really gives it that stuffing look, or the dressing look, as some people say. So this is actually a clip from my Caesar salad cake. I'm taking some rice paper, and I am painting it with moss colored green gel dye. I'm dipping it in a little bit of vodka, and I'm making sure that some pieces were lighter, some pieces were darker. So I actually keep this painted rice paper just in stock, just for whatever. I may need herbs like right now, so this is a moment where I could easily just pull one of those pieces of painted rice paper out, crumble it up, and put it in my cake. So it is very handy to have. And yeah, you can see it in the corner. It looks a hot mess, but you never leave it looking like that. You crumble it up, you slice it up, you do what you have to do. So it just comes in handy. If you would like to see how I made the Caesar salad cake, just check the description below. We're going to pat all of that onto the cupcake, and it is sticking to the frosting that I already have on there. And really, that's it. Like, that is it. You could call that stuffing right there. I put that on my plate right now with a slice of turkey on top. So let's move on to our last cupcake, the cranberry sauce. I don't care what anyone says. Even if you don't like cranberry sauce, your Thanksgiving plate, and Christmas, if you ask me, is not complete without the cranberry sauce. How this flew out of my hand and made the largest dent in land, almost like a pothole in my fondant. It was really ridiculous. I don't know how that happened. But to make this color of fondant, I did a lot of red gel dye, a dot of brown, and a dot of blue. And that's how you get this cranberry color. So once I have the color that I wanted for my fondant, I'm simply going to roll it out. And then I'm going to use a round cookie cutter to cut out 3 slices of cranberry sauce. That's it. Well, that's not it, but I'm saying that's the majority of it right there. You know what's an idea? I was thinking of actually, and I woke up thinking this. I literally popped up like jellied. I should really make jellied cranberry sauce out of like Jello for my cupcakes. That would be cool, and that way it would be transparent. Don't steal my idea. And then that idea leads me to think about actual cranberry sauce, which is jelly cranberry. Would I just be making cranberry sauce? Like, I'd have to make it taste like cranberry if I... Anyway, I do want to make this look like it is out of the can. And when you have cranberry sauce that is out of the can, it has the actual ridges from the can. So although these are very thin slices in comparison to what I would typically slice, I am still going to use the back of a knife to cut in those ridges. Now somebody may see this and think, oh, beets, tasty, Thanksgiving beets. So I'm going to take some corn syrup, a dot of water, and a little bit of red gel dye mixed with brown gel dye. And I'm going to kind of glaze this fondant. It's going to make it look super, super shiny so that it is a lot more believable. Although it may still look like beets. My mom thought that it was beets. But either way, as long as it looks like food, some people eat beets for Thanksgiving, I'm sure, you know. So that is it. That completes our Thanksgiving dinner side dishes. We have our candied sweet potatoes, cranberry sauce, and our stuffing. What do you guys think? Would you try it? Would you eat it? Would you stare at it? I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Couture in candied yams, cranberry sauce, and stuffing cupcakes. Bye guys, and happy Thanksgiving. Let's pick a Cake Nista comment. Where's my phone? The Cakenista comment of the day is going to go to... Oh, the sun. Are you trying to come out, my friend? Are you trying to come out, my friend? Oh, when the sun comes out, it's a different kind of happy. The Cakenista comment of the day goes to, is it gonna rain today? Alexa, is it gonna rain today?
No rain is expected.
That's crazy because the clouds are saying different. Allison Rodriguez on my banana pudding cheesecake. This was a struggle bus moment. Allison says, that's the most realistic cheesecake I have ever seen. But it was a cheesecake, Allison. I'm confused. Wait, it was a cheesecake. Do you think that I made a cake look like a cheesecake? Do you think that it's like not a real cheesecake? I'm confused. It is a cheesecake, Alice. I don't know what that means, but thank you so much. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. And it sounded positive. I'm glad that I blew your mind. Regardless of what, I don't understand, right? It is a cheesecake. I don't know what that means. I need you to comment below. I need further explanation on this comment. If you would like to be featured in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below and be subscribed to the channel. You have to be a real Cakenista. I have more tasty holiday cakes coming for you guys, and I also have recipes like real food on my other channel, Marisha Couture. If you want to see how I make my amazing jalapeno mac and cheese, how I braise my turkey, which I do every year pretty much, how I break down my turkey, and just some amazing sides, I'm going to leave them in the description. Make sure to check out my other channel, okay? I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, Cakenistas.